Let's take a look at our workbook now that we finished our sentence. I'm turning over, and this long word says subtraction, and that's a big word that just means taking away. So if I have 5 and I subtract, or I take away 2, I have 3 left over. So let's I could write my name first since it's there. Mrs. Charles. Now, let's take a look at this right here. And what this picture is telling me is that I start with 1, 2, 3, 4. I start with 4. And when we're taking away, we start with a certain amount. So this is how many we started with. And now this sign, and you've seen this in your GG math, it means take away. How many are we going to take away? We're taking away 1, that's right. So 4 minus 1 equals, that just means how many are left. If I start with 4 and I take away 1, that means I have 3 left. 4 minus 1 equals 3. So let's go over here. How many peanuts did we start with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. We started with 7. And then we're going to take away some peanuts. How many peanuts are we taking away? That's right. We're taking away 3. So if we start with 7 and we take away 3, how many peanuts are left? There's 4 peanuts left, and we could use our fingers to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. And how many are left? 4 are left. Let's try this one. How many do I start with? Oh, you can't see. How many do I start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We start with 9. So if I start with 9, do I put it in the first place or in the second place? Always in the beginning. We always start here with the number, with what we start with. 9. And then we're going to add, or are we taking away? We're taking away, that's right. How many do we need to take away? 5, that's correct. Down, around, add a hat. So if we start with 9 and we take away 5, 9 minus 5 equals how many? 4. There are 4 peanuts left. Oh, look at this one. I can already see with my eyes that we're going to take away a lot of peanuts. Let's figure out how many we're starting with. You go ahead and count. 4, 7. Did you get 10 peanuts? Me too, 10 peanuts. We're starting with 10 minus, how many are we going to take away? Can we count that? 1, 2, 6. We're going to take away 8. That's right. And how many will be left if we take away 8 peanuts? There will only be 2 left. Okay, go ahead and try these other ones by yourself or with your older sibling or your adult. Check your work and make sure the number you start with, the biggest number, always goes in the first spot. I'm turning the page now to look at these words. So, if you don't know, what you can do is you can take a dice. You can number 1, 2, 3, roll it, and then when you get a 1, you have to find the words that say hut, or you can get a paper clip, which I don't have at the moment, but you put a pencil down like this, and you put your paper clip flat on the pencil, and you flick the paper clip, and wherever it lands, that's the word that you find, and then you color in that word. Here's our super sight word page. And what is this word? Can you tell me what this word is? For. For. F-O-R, for. You know how to do this page. I will leave you to it. Here's your reading and comprehension. You read, and then you will answer the questions. And if I turn the page, there's tomorrow's letter. So now I'm done with my workbook. Today for your journal entry, I'd like you to write about patterns. Do you know what a pattern is? Maybe yes, maybe no. A pattern is something that repeats. Something that repeats. So let's take a look at this. Do you see a pattern on the zebra? The pattern is the repeating color. Black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, on and on and on and on. That's a pattern. Let's see what other patterns there are. Patterns are everywhere. Where's the pattern in this picture? Their clothes have a pattern. Do you see the pattern on the clothes? Okay. Patterns on pianos. Some of you might have a piano at your house and you can see the white and the black. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's a pattern. Even the sound is a pattern. Patterns on snakes. And I know some of you love snakes, don't you? Do you see how his skin repeats? He has these dark blocks. This is his pattern. Patterns on fields. It looks like a design. It almost looks like a design. Patterns on quilts. Quilts. Maybe some of you have quilts from your moms or your grandmas and they used a pattern. See, this looks like a star block. Star block. That's a pattern because it repeats. Patterns on spider webs. Do you see the pattern here? Pretty neat. And patterns on flags. Do you know whose flag this is? It's our flag. It's the American flag. And it has a red, white, red, white, red, white pattern. And the stars make a pattern as well. Patterns on chairs. Patterns on zebras. Are there any other animals that have a pattern? A zebra. Did you say giraffe? They have patterns too. Maybe your cat has a pattern? Or maybe not. Does monkey have a pattern? Yeah, light pink, dark pink, light pink, dark pink. That's a pattern. And patterns in the snow. Patterns in the snow. So today in your journal, I want you to go on a little hunt around your house. Go on a hunt around your house and see if you can find any patterns in your house. And in your book, you will draw and you will write about the pattern you see. So you might say, my bed has a pattern, or I see a pattern in my kitchen. And I bet you could probably find 2 or 3 or more patterns in your house. Okay, so go on a hunt, find those patterns, and then write about what you see.